Hi everyone, welcome. I'm going to share a short warming practice for you today. And I'm aware that it's late summer, and certainly here in San Diego, maybe some other places too. This is maybe not the time when we want to be doing a warming practice. But if you're a person who runs cold, you may still find that this is really helpful. And certainly it will be helpful as we start to get into some cooler weather. It fits with the theme that I'm speaking about this month of the doshas, the Ayurvedic doshas. And so I do want to include something that's a little bit more warming for you as well today. For our practice, we're going to be working in standing. We're going to be getting the big muscles of the legs working because that can really help us get warmed up. And we're going to try to also stay really grounded as we do this work through the legs and feet. I have a chair here because I am going to use the chair. And this is a great practice for people who find they have discomfort when they bring the hands down to the floor in poses like downward facing dog or plank pose. We're going to use the chair here to change up some potentially familiar postures. So if you have a chair, you're going to place it on your mat ideally, or up against a wall so it doesn't slide as you're using it for support. And if you don't have a chair, you absolutely can do this with other furniture, with a wall. Be creative with what you've got. We're going to stand in front of the chair, kind of a big step back. Comfortable distance between your feet. Take a moment to maybe spread your toes if that's comfortable and to get really connected down to the floor through the soles of the feet. And then start to feel the flow of your breath just as it is. Recognizing the rise and fall of that inhale and exhale. And if you'd like this practice to be a little more warming, you can add a little ujjayi pranayama. So this is your victorious breath, and it's a breath that has a little sound to it. So you're going to constrict just a little bit in the back of your throat so that you get an ocean-like sound with the inhale and the exhale. Sometimes this is described as if you think about trying to fog up a mirror, and then you do that same tightness in the back of the throat as you exhale with your lips closed. Sometimes that can help people find what that feels like. With this breath, don't overdo it. There's no need for everyone else to hear the sound of the breath. You can keep it nice and soft within your own space. Seeing if you can be subtle about how you approach this. No need to really overdo it. Just being soft. Maybe starting to imagine the inhale breath traveling from the soles of your feet up the front of your spine to the crown of your head. Exhaling back down into the floor. I'm going to add some sun breaths here, so a little bit of movement of the arms. So when you're ready, as you inhale, you're taking the arms out to the sides and up. Maybe even looking up as you exhale, hands together down to the middle of your chest, and then inhaling to open. Exhaling, bringing the arms in. So follow your own pace here, getting the upper body moving. Feel free to modify the movement if it's not comfortable. You can bring the arms only part way up if you like. This time as you come up, you're going to hold the arms up, lift up, look up, take a couple of breaths. And then as you come down, you're going to hinge forward. Think about sending your hips back, reaching your arms forward to the seat of the chair. We're going to bring the knees back over the ankles and sit the hips back towards the wall behind you, getting nice and long through the sides of your body. Now sending the breath maybe a little bit more into your back and your sides, maybe maintaining that ujjayi if you want to. When you're ready, you can use the chair for support if you like. You're going to step your right foot forward so the foot goes under the seat of the chair and the knee comes up to the edge of the chair. You're then going to come up through the pelvis, keeping contact with the chair in front of you, and bring your arms up for warrior one, Virabhadrasana one, maybe looking up, maybe lifting the heart. Nice and strong all the way down through that back heel. Take one more breath. And then bring your arms down. We're going to straighten your right leg and we're going to hinge forward again from the hips, bringing the hands down to the chair. Taking a few breaths here. Really imagine if you had a tail, you're curling that imaginary tail up over your low back. Thinking about tilting your pelvis forward here. We're going to bring the left hand into the middle of the chair. Right hand can come to the hip, it can come to the head, or it can reach out wide as you come to a twist here. Turning your chest towards the right, trying to keep your pelvis level. Still breathing. Coming into a rotated triangle here. And then both hands come down to the chair. You're going to step that right foot back to the left. Bend the knees, bringing the knees over the ankle, sending the hips back. And take a few breaths here, really getting long through the armpits and the sides of your body. And then you're going to keep your right foot where it is. Use the chair for support if you like as you step your left foot forward, knee to the edge of the chair. Back right heel is really grounded to the floor as you come upright. And then breathing in, take the arms up, reach up, look up. Letting the breath fill that space in the front of the body. Really pressing all the way back and down into the right heel. Take one more breath here. And then bring your arms down. Your arms are going to come to the seat of the chair as you straighten your left leg. Folding forward now. Think about the whole pelvis coming forward. Breathing into any sensations. We're going to bring the right hand to the center of the chair. Left hand to the hip, the head, or out to the side as you twist open to the left. Breathing into this revolved triangle. And then hands come down to the chair. From here, we're going to step the left foot back to the right, bringing the knees over the hips, coming back into this little squat, lengthening through the sides of your body. You're going to see if you can maintain this in the legs as you bring your hands to your hips. Maybe even squatting a little deeper here, coming more upright, only if that feels good. And then arms out to the sides and up, reach up, look up. And bring the hands down to the heart. We'll do that whole series one more time. Inhaling the arms up. Exhale as you fold forward, bring the hands to the chair. Imagine you're sitting back at long through the sides of your body. Take a couple of breaths. And then use the chair for support if you like. As you step that right foot forward, bring the knee to the front of the chair. Inhale, bring your arms up. Maybe looking up and back a little bit, lifting the heart. And then exhaling, bringing the arms down as you straighten your right leg. Hands come down to the chair. Think about hinging forward from your hips and resting the hands on the chair, getting long out through the crown of your head here. And bring the left hand more to the middle, right hand to the hip, head, or extend it out to your side as you twist open to the right. Maybe drawing the breath up along the front of the spine. And then bringing both hands to the chair. We're going to shift the weight back, step the right foot to the left, sitting the hips back, breathing out into the sides of the body. Use the chair for support if you like as you step your left foot forward, knee to the front of the chair. Coming all the way up. Right heel presses down as the hands lift up. And then bringing the hands down as you straighten the left leg. Hinging forward from the hips. Hands to the chair, getting long out through the crown of the head. And bring the right hand into the center of the chair. Left hand to the head, hip, or extend it out to the side as you press down into that right hand and rotate open towards the left. Coming back to the chair, hands planted on that chair. We're going to step the left foot back to the right. Coming back into that little bit of a seat or a squat. Hips going back, knees over the ankles, long through the sides of the body. If you want to come back more into the legs, if you're feeling nice and steady there, maybe even lowering the hips a little bit, coming more into a squat, you're welcome to do that. And then pressing down into the feet, lifting the arms up as you inhale. And exhale the hands to the heart. Bring the hands down by the side. Just standing softly now, noticing how you feel. Nice and warm perhaps. You absolutely could repeat this flow more times if you wanted to. Feel free to get creative and add on to it. I really like using the chair, even though I do practice also with my hands on the floor. I find this to be a really nice variation. I feel things differently when I use the chair, and also sometimes it's just easy to do in a space where you maybe don't have a yoga mat laid out. So I hope you really enjoyed this practice. If you have questions or you want to share your experiences, please do so in the comments. I'd love to hear those comments from you. And enjoy your practice. May we all be balanced and well. Thank you so much.